Welcome to Bacon is My Podcast. Before we get into this show, we do want to let everybody know that we are proudly bringing this show to you from the den.
Yeah.
That's the Deluxe Edition Network.
Rocking it out.
Found at deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
In the DEN.
That's right. We are a part of an awesome network of really awesome podcasts, such as...
That's a lot of awesome that you just said there.
Yes.
Health. History. I'd like to...
Yes. There's also Beard Laws, Spoiled My Movie.
Yes.
The Deluxe Edition Podcast. There's like 26 different podcasts, so go over there, check it out. DeluxeEditionNetwork.com. Do it now.
We are happy to be one. Thank you so much. What's your bacon?
Well, I said that I wanted to talk about something.
Yeah.
Completely forgot what exactly I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I can't wait. It must be super important.
I just wanted to make sure I knew what I was, how I was presenting it.
Ah, okay.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to talk about awesome eats from your childhood again.
Well, I don't have eats from my childhood. I have a beverage from my childhood.
Oh, so then should I get...
And then I have
something else?
Couple of eats that are just kind of things I happened upon while I was at home that I thought...
Okay.
One I thought was really good, and I wanted to kind of like give the company a little shout out. And one I thought was like also like, wow, this is weird and interesting, so let's try it.
Okay.
I also a beverage from my childhood. So
I want to talk about productivity.
Ah, okay. I know nothing about it.
I want to talk about productivity, and I think, like, I don't know. Maybe I have a problem. maybe I've got, okay. Maybe I just got this weird problem. But I want to talk about my mindset and how weird my head is.
Okay.
About productivity and time.
Sure.
AKA, like, I think this is like probably just going to be a therapy session, I think.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's always
okay. Is that okay with you guys?
Do I need therapy or am I giving therapy?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
That's what we do here.
Probably right on. Spot on.
Yeah. So let's do an intro.
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
Guys, we are so excited because Manscaped has upped the game. Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. They've got interchangeable dual head system with both a regular razor that you're used to on your lawnmower, but also now a foil blade as well.
And if you already have one of these, if you already have the 4.0, the upgrade's good, man.
Upgrade is good.
Upgrade is good. It's got all the stuff that you like already. The light is a little bit brighter.
Yes.
Key, it has a lock.
Yes.
So that means in your bag, it won't turn on automatically because you're traveling somewhere and you put some shoes in your bag and you push down on it and it just turns on and then the battery's dead.
That's right.
You can lock it. Awesome. Awesome feature. Everything else, you've got your ceramic blades, you've got your skin-safe technology, you got all of that is the same and improved, but it's just a better system. Highly recommend.
Go to manscaped.com right now. Use the promo code BACONPOD for 20% off your entire order.
Yes.
You could get the 5.0 Lawnmower Ultra. You can also use it on other products like the Crop Mop, which is our personal favorite. If you ever see us out in the wild,
yes,
you can definitely hit us up and we will give you one of those.
We always have them on us.
Always.
Always ready to give out.
Yes. So again, manscaped.com, promo code BACONPOD, 20% off of free shipping. Thank you, Manscaped. And always remember to ask yourself, are your balls clean?
Mm-hmm.
Or, okay, so we have some red cups up there.
Yep.
Do I get a different boozy thing? Do you want me to get a different boozy thing for discussion and drinks today?
Do you have a different boozy thing?
I do have different boozy things.
Do you want to do a different boozy thing?
We could.
I mean, it's discussion and drinks, so we have to, like...
I mean, we do have...
Say what we're drinking.
Yeah.
So are we finishing this then? And starting something
Well, no,
new?
we need that for the Jameson test. Or for the whiskey test.
For the whiskey test.
We're going to rebrand it.
Okay. Yeah, the whiskey test.
The whiskey
Because
test.
we're not always drinking Jameson
Right.
on discussions.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but
So
lately,
the whiskey
discussions, tasting has been leaking into discussions.
Right. Exactly. So,
because we were gone. So,
yeah. So
do you have something to get, or do you want me to?
yeah, I'll get something. I'll get something boozy,
Okay.
and you get something that's not boozy.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll reconvene. Okay.
We shall reconvene.
We can reconvene.
So, we've got our solo cups. He is leaving the room, and while he's leaving the room,
And you guys are actually going to see where this room. What's
I
going
will.
on.
I will. Oh yeah, they see the door now, and then they see FedEx boxes. So, if you're watching this on YouTube on StrangerHoodTV.com, you're seeing that this lovely curtain behind us is merely hiding a door. Very Twilight Zone-y. It is a door to a place where there is boozy.
Mhm.
So what's the boozy?
So
What you got? What you got for us
So
today?
there's a couple. There's a couple here.
Okay.
One of which. Let's close this up a little bit.
Yeah.
No peaks.
It's kind of like
behind the
having
curtain.
it's kind of like having your fly open.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the nether region.
Right? Yeah. It's just a little bit of fly.
So we do have a little bit of a Stone Cold Steve Austin Broken Skull IPA,
Oh, yeah, that's terrible. So that'll be fun.
and then we also
We've had that
have-
before, though.
We have, but you have not had, and I will have that. I will drink that, but you have not had Captain Lawrence Dark Chocolate Cherry Imperial Stout.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, and I feel like the other thing that I'm going to give you,
Uh
I am paying my penance now
huh. Great.
for the things that I have in store
For
you.
what you're about to do. Okay.
Well, no, it's not going to be this episode.
Okay.
It will be down the line.
If you've noticed, I've brought delicious things to you.
I know. That's why I'm giving you
That's
this.
that's why we're doing this.
And
Okay.
I'm drinking the Broken Skull IPA because we all know how I feel about IPA.
Oh, I don't have to have any of the IPA?
You don't have to have the IPA.
Oh, man. Sweet. Wait, what are we sorry for then?
We'll
No.
get there.
Wait, no.
What?
If I drink half the IPA, can I know what's coming?
I mean, I'll give you
Am I going to have ulcer issues again?
maybe,
Probably, yeah.
possibly.
Okay. All right. Well, you know.
All right. So
all for the
I
cause.
got some new sodas.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Definitely maybe.
If you're a part of our patrons, like our friend Donna, who's in the room. Hello, Donna. You may have seen, it might have been one of our first early tastings,
Yeah.
where we did the soda tasting.
Mhm.
What was it? Ranch soda.
Well, that was the second one.
Tastes like the back
That's
of
an
a-
episode. That's
Tastes like
actually
the back of a
in
sweaty knee pad.
in the annals of
Right.
in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the archives, as one of my coworkers used to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna archive this. I was like, "You're an idiot."
Especially.
he said that all the time too. But I
He shouldn't have a mouth. Can't use his
No,
mouth.
no, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Right? People can be good and
just
still
can't- he
not
just can't
talk
talk.
worth a shit.
He cannot talk good.
He
like
can't
we
talk
can.
good like us, like us city folk.
But yeah, no. I'm gonna give you this.
I'm excited for this. I
You should
am
be.
excited for this. Bold, sweet, and chocolatey. Captain Lawrence,
So something I will say about
brewed with cherries and chocolate. I like it.
Yeah.
10%, so not crazy. Layers of dense cocoa flavor enshrine a sweet burst of dark cherries beautifully intertwined with a monumental stout. Satisfy your sweet tooth. I got a sweet tooth,
he's a sweet tooth guy.
and I like monumental things.
Yeah, that is it's I think I had a no, you know what? It was the rainbow soda.
Mm.
And I was like, "Oh man, that's going to taste like the rainbow soda." It does not.
Oh, the rainbow cookie thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was awful.
That was bad.
That was awful.
Yeah, yeah. Should we do this first? Should we
let's,
open these first?
let's go
All
for
right,
it.
let's
Let's
check
go
these
for
out.
it right away. I've had the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, we had that.
We had that with Beer City Bruiser.
With Beer City Bruiser, yeah.
But
it's not good.
And I know what I'm going to bestow upon you in future episodes. So this is
not. This is my
peace offering.
This is not making this more enjoyable. I just want you to know that. It's taking the enjoyment out of this right now. Because there's a
well, when you finally see,
there's a foreboding sense of dread that you are instilling.
Yeah. Isn't it a mind fuck?
Really kind of sucks. Cheers, Dick. Oh,
it's an IPA.
That's pretty nice.
It is, right? And I didn't think it was gonna like. When you hear in a beer... It
doesn't taste like I thought it was going to.
When you hear in a beer that it's chocolate...
Yeah.
Versus you hearing in a beer that it's dark chocolate... All you like...
Sure.
To me, I in my head, I was kind of like... Oh, this is going to be chocolate. But no, it makes a huge difference because...
I like dark chocolate better, and I like the bitterness better, so I think dark chocolate pairs with beer better because it's bitter already.
It lends to beer better.
I agree. I'm not getting as much of the cherry as I thought I was gonna get.
Right.
I thought there was gonna be a sweetness that kind of hit.
It's there.
Yeah.
But it's more aromatic.
It's more, yeah, exactly. It's more there. Like it's more like in the aftertaste. Like when you breathe out, you kind of get a little cherry.
Yeah.
A little bit going on.
So this I love Stone Cold.
Yeah, he's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
Right. He's not brewing that. He's not in his basement.
He's not in his basement in Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's not growing hops outside his house.
There's two people that call Los Angeles Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it's Sam Elliott as the
in Big Lebowski. Yeah.
The narrator.
The narrator, yep.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And they're the only ones that I'll accept it from.
Yeah, if anybody else, I don't know. Well,
unless they do it in a Sam Elliott voice. If they do it in a Sam Elliott voice, I'll be like, sometimes you eat the bar.
Yeah. If you've seen some of the other characters that Sam Elliott has done, I might not accept it.
Oh, yeah?
That. Yeah. Like, there was a show where, oh man, I forget which show it was.
So you think he does that? You think he does that in his civilian life as well?
I hope so. In my romanticized version of him,
right?
He does.
Now, I recently actually read some stuff and saw a couple things about the Big Lebowski. And
oh, that's hoppy.
Yeah.
It's hops.
I can't even enjoy in your discomfort right now because of the sense of foreboding. But the thing I learned about Big Lebowski is as much of that movie feels like improv and little things are delivered as if they're improv. Every single line, every single fuck, every single little like under your breath statement, everything in that movie was scripted. And they were balls on with the script. And there was no deviation.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which is impressive to me.
For Coen brothers, from what I understand, that is the case.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But there was just so many things in that movie that felt like an improv. Like, oh, this is the third time they did that scene, and Jeff Bridges just went, "You're a human paraquat," right? And it was like, oh my god, that had to be and it's like, no, that wasn't at all.
Nope.
You know, and all the bowling alley scenes with Donnie.
Yeah.
Like all that was completely scripted to be just like that.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Yeah, I'm the walrus.
You're out of your element.
The walrus. I'm the walrus.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes.
That's amazing to me. I love when I can see that a writer so perfectly captured a way of speaking that's different per character and gives each of them their own vibe, but it's so organically delivered because the acting is so amazing that it just, like, the fact that I can look at that and assume that Jeff Bridges came up with some of that shit shows how much they wrote with, like, him in mind.
Right.
And how perfect the casting is. And, like, I don't know. I was just blown away by that.
Yeah. Love it.
That was super cool.
I love it. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
So what do you got over there?
So, I have, last week we had our bubblegum beverage.
We did. Wow.
Right? Big Red.
Yes, we did.
This week, what I have.
Let me tell you, when you brought up Big Red to the Etched in Embers dudes,
yeah,
big pop.
Huge
pop.
I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, okay, all right.
Huge pop.
Yeah. Fortuitous that they happen to be the same day.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so today, what I have is, first, I'll show you. I have Nate's beef jerky.
Oh.
I was at the mall.
Nate's place?
I was at the mall.
Okay.
And one of the old stores in our mall, they just had a bunch of kiosks in, and people could just rent.
Nice.
And this dude had a whole array of jerky sitting out next to somebody who was selling, like, soaps, next to somebody who was selling, like,
meth.
Yeah, meth. Turquoise jewelry.
Yeah, of course.
You know, bolo ties.
The staples.
Yeah. And I tried a couple of his jerkies. He was cool. Nate was sitting there talking about his jerky and everything.
Nate himself.
And what I got for us is I got the Korean barbecue pork.
Oh my.
Now I will say I did try this. I tried it among
Well, I tried that too.
I tried it among many. But this is the one that I tried, and I was like, I gotta bring this back. Yeah. So this is one of the things. I'll let you. The second thing, similar, another kiosk in the place was Mama's Home Goods. They're taking regular candies and freeze drying them to make them into other things.
Dude,
these are cherry sours.
Okay.
If you remember, little cherry balls, sour cherry balls. These are sour cherry balls.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, astronaut ice cream.
See? So here we are.
This was meant to be.
Here we are. Now, I have one other thing coming, and it's another thing from this shop. This was the free item I got when I bought the other thing.
Yeah.
So the other thing that's coming is different.
What's a lot of fun is
entirely.
I've had similar experiences where I have asked about something.
Right.
And they go, "What are you doing with it? Take it."
Right.
I was like, "Really?"
Yes, and that's what she did. She was like, "Oh, take it." And it was a kid's, and his mom was helping him with the business.
Yeah.
He's in college. He was actually in college for producing.
Nice.
And Mama's Home Goods.
I love that. Let's go with the sweet first. Only because
Portage, Indiana. This product is home produced and processes this is home produced and processes. All right, they need to work on that. And the production area has not been inspected by the State Department of Health, and it's not for resale. All products may have been produced in the same areas where nuts, dairies, and other allergens. Okay. 11/23 is when this was created.
So patrons over at the Patreon, I do want to highlight somebody here.
Okay, we got Joey. Freeze-dried Skittles are as good as regular Skittles.
Which
we're going to see if freeze-dried cherry sours are as good as cherry sours.
Fun story. I just found out that Skittles are allowed to have a certain plastic content.
So is water.
fucking wild.
Like bottled water,
Yeah.
they've found recently has all kinds of microplastics in it.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
We don't know what it does to humans yet. But we will. I mean, we'll be dead.
Right, we'll be dead when it happens.
But yeah. X-Men are coming.
I'm in. Yo, if it's cool powers,
It won't be us.
listen, man. I
We'll
hate
just,
the fact.
we'll
hate
just
the
die
fact,
painfully.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the fact that that my superpower is picking the wrong grocery store line.
Yeah, that's a terrible superpower.
It's a terrible superpower, but it's my burden to bear.
That is true. I haven't discovered mine yet.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Depending on what it is, it could be freeing or not really fucking matter.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't really fucking matter.
I'm going with the latter, probably.
Oh man, well, Gavin, my son, dude's got healing hugs.
Mm.
It's a hug that like I can't describe.
Nice. Okay.
I gotta let him give you one.
Yeah.
At some point.
All right.
I know you're all about the pounds and the high fives. And
Well,
stuff.
I don't like to go in for hugs on people's children.
No, you're not. Like you're not.
No, I understand, but there's
not-
still, you know, like it's up to the kid. If the kid wants a hug,
Well, Gavin,
then I'm all for hugs.
Gavin's a hugger. Gavin's a hugger.
You know, but I don't want to
You're-
go in on a child and be like, "Bring it in."
You're Jimmy Tattoo.
Right.
You're like. We didn't want to call you Uncle Jimmy to make you feel uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
No, I know.
It's less about him.
I'm family member. Yeah, I got it.
It's less about him and more about you.
Sure.
And we didn't want it to be like, hey, it's Uncle Jimmy.
Right. Right.
And you go, I hate that. Because
I wouldn't do that. I'm Uncle Jimmy to Frank's kid.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. Well,
Sure.
I
mean, I don't call myself that.
Right. I don't want to bestow that.
He does
upon
it every
you.
now and then, and I'm like, we're not related, dude.
Right. See, that's why. That is why I don't say, hey,
I don't do that.
Gavin,
I've never said that.
Gavin,
I love you, Frankie.
Calm down. So
You shut your mouth. We're not related.
Tattoo for a long time.
Right. Right.
But yeah, man, dude's got healing hugs.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I'm Matt, the host of the Beard Laws Podcast, a podcast that has nothing to do with beards. A podcast where we aim to entertain and interact with our live viewers, but our listeners, they're like the quiet person that never talks sitting around the bonfire because the rest of the group is so entertaining, hilarious, wild, and a little bit dumb. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let Beard Laws and the boys, Toby, Brandon, Logan, Zach, Richie, and our occasional special guest entertain you. We're live on the Beard Laws YouTube Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for whatever reason you want to see us and or our beards, check us out, thebeardlawspodcast.com. We're everywhere.
Have you noticed some new things on Bacon Is My Podcast? We have the new BIMP Lounge.
Yes.
Right? So with that, we're trying to up our game a little bit here.
That's right.
Right? We're trying to extend our reach. If you want to help us do that, well, one of the ways you can do that is by rocking out with our sponsors. Jump over to baconismypodcast.com, jump to our sponsor page, and check out all of our awesome sponsors. Get all
GrillYourAssOff.com, DrinkWildBills.com, Manscaped, Pod Decks. There's quite a few of them.
Everything's
and we're
there
adding
with-
stuff all the time.
with the most recent promo codes and the best deals that you can possibly get. Another way you can help us, get some t-shirts.
Like this one right here. It doesn't come without the sleeves,
It gives you the option.
but it gives you the option.
Yeah, you get it with sleeves. You don't want sleeves, you cut the sleeves off.
That's right.
That's how it works. Then you have a headband if you have like a thin head.
Yes.
I can't use the sleeves as a headband because I have a giant round head.
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to baconismypodcast.com. Check out the merch page. Bacon is my fashion.
Yes.
Right.
And you can check out all the latest episodes. It's kind of like a portal to everything Bacon Is My Podcast, including our music.
A portal to bacon.
Yes. Including his band, Craving Strange.
Yes,
My band,
his band,
Something Heavy. Also, Bacon Is My Passion, the band itself. So
Music coming.
yes. So go ahead, check it out. Costs nothing to look. So
And
go
then
ahead.
you
and do
should
it.
buy. You break it, you bought it though. Donna said this is the second time today she's heard about Gavin's healing hugs. So the word's getting out.
It's
The word's getting
Yeah.
out. And Joey has had freeze-dried airheads, peach rings,
Oatmeal
cream pies. And
Oh,
Starbursts. Wow, some were good, some weren't. Skittles were the exception. So, I will tell you the one that I bought was, do you remember there were these little chocolate squares that nobody ever wants called Reason?
Nope.
Chocolate Reasons.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No,
right?
no.
They're like caramels but chocolate.
Yes,
right?
yes.
No one would ever buy those and eat them on purpose, right? But they'd be in a.
Right? The chocolate was not dark chocolate, but it was definitely bitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she gave me one of those freeze dried. They're huge. They're like fucking. It's like a wiffle ball. In like size and weight.
Yeah.
And those are the ones I bought because I tried a little bite of one and I was like, oh man. So I haven't tried the cherry sour.
Okay.
So I have no idea what that's going to be like. But I was like, I love cherry sours.
Let's do it.
I got some chocolate. Give me something sour.
Okay.
So that's what I went for. Now, beverage wise.
Oh, we got a beverage.
This one is another one of my, hey, it's going to be a sleepover. We're going to play Ninja Gaiden all night long. We don't want bubblegum soda. We're going to do Mountain Dew. And sometimes you do half Mountain Dew and half Tahitian Treat.
I've never seen that in my entire life.
You're goddamn right you haven't.
I've never seen Tahitian Treat.
Tahitian Treat. Yes.
Wait, quick. Before you go into that, Joey said Reason is an S-tier candy.
Unsung hero.
It's an unsung hero. I hope he meant A tier. And
I'll take S tier.
I'm going to tell you what. And
I
this
say
is going
S
to be
stands
crazy.
for super.
When you told me chocolate, like a Reason,
Yeah.
I was kind of like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Right.
But I see the spelling.
Now you see the spelling.
And
right?
I'm like,
and you're like,
oh
yeah.
Great. Yeah, no, those are great.
Yeah. Like I've never bought them, but they're great.
Yeah.
Like they're really good.
Okay.
So this is a fruit punch soda. So you may have had Hawaiian Punch.
Lame.
But fruit punch carbonated as a soda.
You Midwesterners knew how to do it.
We have 0 fat.
I know everybody's like Northeast. Well, you guys are fucks.
Yeah. Well, there's cheese on everything and Tahitian Treat.
Now, I do have to ask, have you had Tahitian Treat from a fountain soda?
I have not.
I bestowed the McDonald's fountain soda thing to Joey just yesterday.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, that's why it's so banging.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I always ask, like, soda. Did you have that
Right.
soda?
Have you had it from a fountain?
Because that would be pretty sweet.
I never have. Donna says it looks and sounds like a mouthful of sugar. Yes. You are correct.
Yeah.
You are correct. So, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. I've heard of Turkish Delight, but never Tahitian Treat. Turkish Delight is a candy, though.
It is a candy. Now, smell this already, right?
Oh my god, that's like Hawaiian Punch.
Right? Now, whereas last week was like a, huh.
Yeah.
This week is going to be like a, oh man, why isn't this in more places? At least
I'm excited.
At least that's what I think it's going to be from memory.
Yeah.
It might be ass. Because
you didn't have it before you brought it back.
I did not. I saw it and I went, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't remember at all what that tastes like.
Treat. Tahitian Treat.
Yeah.
I am, you see, looking at it, we have all the studio lights on, so
right.
So it does look a little bit like orange soda. Like, hold it up. It looks a little like orange soda, but I promise you, in the cup, it's definitely red.
Yes, it's definitely red.
It's as red as the Solo Cup.
I'm imagining it's gonna taste like Hawaiian Punch as a soda, carbonated Hawaiian Punch,
and I'm
that's what my memory tells me it tastes.
I'm all right with that because that was the one thing that Hawaiian Punch was missing.
Absolutely,
is the gas.
Tahitian treat, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I like this better than Big Red.
That's fantastic. Oh, of course. Yeah, Big Red is hey, it tastes like bubble gum. Woohoo! Like never need it again.
No, this is I feel like we can make drinks with this.
This is great. Yes, yes, you can.
Have you?
I never have, but
Why?
I'm tasting it right now.
Why?
Because I haven't seen it since I was like 13.
Oh, I mean, if you're
even
not...
in Indiana, even when I was home in Indiana, like I haven't seen it.
Oh,
like literally, this last time I went in there, I saw both of those beverages, and I was like, "What the hell? Those are still made?"
Oh man, dude! Like I feel like you should have.
This is great.
You should have created some sort of crazy fucking thing, and then KJ's like, bring this back and be like, yeah, on the nights that I'm there, I'm gonna bring my special
Tahitian treat, man.
Tahitian treat.
I don't think it's gonna pair well with whiskey. At all. I think that's gonna be
ass.
I think that's gonna be a horrible experience.
It's gonna be ass.
Yeah.
Let's get it over with.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It weirdly, they negate each other.
It's fine.
It like turns to water. There's no flavor now.
Yeah.
So we got Ziggy in the room with us again. Hello, sir. Welcome. And he was asking, how sickeningly sweet is it?
Oh man. You know what?
What just happened?
Pour a little bit more in.
Okay.
Like I think we might have found.
Oh, you think we got something here?
I think we got something.
Oh, all right.
I think we got something here.
Shitballs.
I'm gonna put some in there. Put some in there. Okay. I think there's a thing.
Okay. All right.
I don't think this is a bad thing.
Now I will say that Powers is a sweeter Irish whiskey, so that pairs with it.
Yeah. Like if you smell it, doesn't alter the. That works.
Yeah, it does.
That works.
It does.
It needs some ice.
It definitely needs ice. Well, I have.
No.
I have one more cube each.
No, don't waste it.
Okay. All right.
But no, I think.
I mean, it's as cold as it can be in my cooler here. But yeah, Tahitian treat, man. I was excited for this one because my memory was like, oh, that shit's awesome. And it is. It's awesome.
Tahitian treat
and Black House. Oh.
Spoken like a real man who doesn't know how to drink.
Black House. Joey. I mean, peach schnapps it would work with. Absolutely. So. Vodka, peach schnapps, and Tahitian treat would be excellent.
Donna brings up, it would probably pair well with rum
or tequila. Yeah.
I
could see that. I could see that. Tequila is rapidly becoming my secondary drink of choice.
I need to find a one that I love.
Casamigos is pretty great. And a lot of places have it.
Is stupid expensive though.
Well, it's less expensive than like Patron is, and Patron's awful.
Oh, it is? I always thought that it was more expensive than Patron.
I don't think so. At least, I mean, I'm just going by memory from working and having it, and it was same price.
Oh, okay.
But
see,
like
when
way
I look
better.
At I think because I don't go to bars.
Right. I haven't.
I like to go to a liquor store because when you bring the bottle home, drinks are way cheaper.
Very true. Very true.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
If you need that. But yeah,
yeah, there is.
I always thought
there is one that's very expensive. Donna's correct there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I feel like everybody's got their really expensive one, and maybe that's the one that I always.
Their basic silver agave.
It's clear.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna buy a bottle. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay. I like it with just on ice with a little bit of lime squeezed in.
Oh, okay. I love lime.
Yeah.
in drinks or tacos.
Yes. Squeeze a little lime.
In
Goes a lot.
alcoholic drinks.
Goes a long way.
I don't like lime in some stuff.
Yeah. I used to drink exclusively vodka gimlets.
Oh.
And that was like there's a group of people in an era of my life that used to call me Jim Gimlet. And that was a long time.
Sounds like a special time.
It was it was definitely a special time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people that worked with me at Planet Hollywood in Times Square called me Jim Gimlet.
All right.
It was a special time.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I don't know if you remember this guy, but I know Joey remembers this guy. It's too bad they didn't call you Jim Gauntlets.
Jim Gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
Gauntlets?
Yeah.
Like gloves?
Like gauntlets.
Did I wear gauntlets at one point?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. There was a guy. There was a guy that used to
Oh,
come
okay.
to, like,
I
local
thought
shows.
you were like giving me like a wink, like Joey remembers when you were a complete fuck up, like I do.
No.
We called you this in the room down the hall.
No. I romanticized you till recently. No.
Fair enough.
No, like no.
I romanticized me
Oh.
until recently too.
Wait, hold on, Joey. I saw him in a haunted house recently.
Jim Gauntlets?
His name wasn't Jim Gauntlets. It was just Gauntlets. That's what.
Just straight gauntlets?
Gauntlets. That was his name.
Okay.
That was literally his name.
Gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
All right.
And he wore just, mesh shirt.
A mesh shirt too?
Yeah,
Wow.
mesh shirt, and he had like, it was like the fingerless gloves.
Oh,
but
that
he
sounds like
also-
Jimmy
it
Hot
had,
Topic.
like, the
That's what that
sleeves.
sounds like.
Oh yeah. Jimmy Hot Topic was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gauntlets, and he came down, and then
Right.
the UFO jeans
Oh man, UFO jeans were great.
in 15.
Well, yeah, in the year that they existed.
No.
JNCOs
No.
are back.
I've seen that.
And I can't tell you how much.
apparently it's like hot for girls to wear now too.
Yeah, it always was.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, I'm not.
I always
like,
found that to be a hot.
I wouldn't tell Jen to wear JNCOs.
Well, okay, so there's a difference because as much as I have a Peter Pan complex, we are at ages where JNCOs are not age appropriate. We just look silly.
No, but we lived in the age that it was okay.
Right. And back then, if Jen had a pair of JNCOs on with like a tank top, like a tight tank top on, at that era, she probably had like a thong sticking out of it too. You would have seen her and you would have been like, I'm gonna put a baby in you.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I always thought the JNCOs were ridiculous on women. If that was your choice, that's cool. That's cool.
I dug it, man. I dug it.
Yeah, I didn't.
And I loved wearing them too. I thought they were great, man.
I
So great.
was never afforded the JNCOs,
Right.
So I found wide pants jeans, but it was never as wide as a JNCO.
I could put like 2 VHS tapes in my back pocket and ride a bike home. It was amazing.
I don't know what that's like.
Well, yeah.
'Cause I never got to wear a pair of JNCOs.
No.
And then by the time I was like actually able, like once I finally kind of got a job and I was like, hey, Mom, Dad, I want to pay $100, $120 for a pair of jeans. They were like, go ahead, it's your money.
Right.
And then JNCOs were not a thing.
I worked at Gadzooks in the mall.
That was my.
So I got a discount on JNCOs.
My problem is that I didn't get a job at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I got a job at an Italian food distributor.
Right.
So,
Well,
rather than
while I was buying JNCOs, you were mozzarellaing it up.
you got JNCOs and I got to bring raviolis home.
Yeah.
The only upside to that job was the fact that I was able to was actually able to give friends like all the Corona Italian ices they wanted.
That's pretty great.
And I was able to eat like my boss was basically like, listen, kid, you can, while you're here, if you're hungry, if you need lunch, dinner, breakfast, doesn't matter. Cook whatever you want. Take it out of the showroom and cook it.
Right.
Cook the whole pack. Leave the leftovers in a spot.
I'm gonna have a little bit more
because we had people. Right. Yeah, I can actually drink some more.
I'm gonna have a little bit more of this.
It's not that sweet.
It is
When
pure
it comes to
sugar.
soda.
It is pure sugar, but it doesn't hit your mouth like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's like a diabetic coma. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. My boss was just kind of like, yeah, just, you like lobster raviolis, keep going. Go ahead.
Have at it.
He also knew that when you love something that much as a high school student, you do it.
And if it comes back to you, those raviolis are yours.
No. He goes,
oh, okay.
Go ahead. Have it every fucking day you work here. If you're going to work here 5 days a week, go ahead. Have it 5 days a week.
Right.
By day 20,
you'll never need it again.
You don't need lobster raviolis
Right.
ever.
Right.
And then you're like,
Then we're done.
I'll go to 7-Eleven up the block.
Right.
I'll grab a taquito. It's all good.
So we got Ziggy back in here saying, no JNCO jeans. He grew up a decade earlier when tapered leg jeans were the thing. Tapered leg. The tapered leg jeans to me are like skinny jeans. Right? But they just didn't go all the way. Right? They gave you the tapered leg so that you could wear your Doc Martens and have them open.
Right.
And on the outside of your pants. Because that was always a cool look.
Yeah.
So, that I feel like tapered leg gave way to skinny jeans. Like they were like, they were like, let's just taper the whole thing. Let's just continue the taper.
I had
up
tapered
to the
leg
ass.
jeans, and it was not cool to have tapered leg jeans.
Yeah,
because I've said it on the show. I hate shopping. I hate going into stores. The only store I can actually go into like a grocery store that I'm familiar with, and I can get in and out. Like today, 30 minutes. Drive time, door to door.
not bad.
30 minutes.
Not bad.
In and out. Veggies, meat, and a couple of like the household items for the week. 30 minutes. I could do that.
Right.
But you ask me to go to Kohl's for anything but returning something from Amazon, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not gonna fucking happen. I cannot do it. I cannot handle it. I cannot stomach it. It's just I can't do it. So but that's always been how I was, and it was just kind of like, all right, well, fuck it. These jeans are falling apart. All right, can you just get me? This is my size. Can you just get me new ones?
See, that was a great thing about JNCOs. They would be falling apart because inevitably the bottom, like the back of the bottom of JNCOs, there'd be a frayed
the bottom, the back, yeah.
That then would get wet, and it would get wet all the way up to the back of your knee. But they were so big that they wouldn't touch your legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? You could fit a liter of you could fit like a Tahitian treat in the front. You could front pocket a Tahitian treat.
Oh, dude. you could do so much in JNCO jeans.
Right?
There's so much room for activities.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Donna has MC Hammer in her head.
I don't know why. JNCO, he didn't wear JNCOs.
Yeah, MC Hammer was. I mean, maybe tapered, but that was more of like a. I would say MC Hammer pants, more gave the way to like joggers.
Yeah. I once got a pair of joggers, and I didn't realize that I had ordered them on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw them.
You didn't realize that you ordered them on Amazon? Where'd you think they came from?
Well, no. I ordered them on Amazon. I didn't realize they were joggers.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
And I was like, I got them, and I was like, all right, no, I can't wear these. And then I was like, well, they're here. I might as well just try them on. I tried them on. I was like, negative.
Well, you're Cavzilla. So.
Right.
I have a pair of joggers, and I'm okay with them.
Yeah, I can't do them.
They're pretty comfy.
I can't do it. My thighs are not my thighs.
No, your calves. Your calves are bigger than your thighs.
They're way too thick.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
You got like Popeye calves.
I do.
You got like a skinny thigh and then like a big calf.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I shouldn't have gotten tattooed there.
Well, that's why you should get tattooed there. And I understand that's why you wear capris too, because you don't want to show any thigh because it would look unnatural.
Right. Well, you know those chicken leg people?
Yeah.
Well, at least
you're half there.
Yeah. I'm just half there.
You're halfway there.
I'm half there. Yeah. Yeah. But also the fact that I got a calf tattooed and something that I, in the long run,
we should draw the eye to the calves because they're mighty.
Well,
right.
Well, not when you're
like
something
Mikey
there.
Calves.
Not when you have something there that you regret.
Don't regret it. It was a moment in time.
It was a moment.
One moment in time. Are we gonna try some of this food? What do you think?
Yeah. Let's go for that first. I'm.
You want to go sweet first?
I'm really looking forward to this.
You should. You should really.
I want to main event this.
Yeah, you should look forward to that. All right, so cherry bomb.
Cherry bomb.
Hello, Daddy.
Yeah, I'm excited about that, dude. Tahitian treat is
it's a treat.
Literally a treat.
It's definitely a treat.
Literally a treat.
I'm liking it just as much as I always did. All right, here is your sour cherry. So light.
That's the other. That's the thing that I like about it. Freeze dried stuff is that it's so giant, but it's so airy. I'm not a big sweets person.
Like, if I had a bag of cherry sours, it's a lot of calories, it's a lot of sugar, and I eat a bunch of them.
You'd have more calories in this than you do in this.
Right, this is one.
It's one.
Right, she charged me for 4 cherry sours more than a bag of cherry sours.
Yeah, but you just have one.
Then you just have one.
Yeah.
Cheers. I see what you're doing. You're popping in, you're watching the show, you're listening to the show, you're like, I really like their interviews. Or you're like, I don't like their interviews at all, but I do like 7 questions. Or you're like, man, I wish more people knew about this show because these guys are fun and these guys are cool. How can I help?
Well, one of the best ways to help is by going over to patreon.com/baconismypodcast and joining our Patreon. We've got awesome 3 tiers starting at $3 per month where you will get live stream shows on all of our discussion and drinks.
Every week.
Every week,
a live stream that you can join in on, you can weigh in on, you can jump in the chat, you can jump in the little community.
Interact with us.
We got a cool squad over there too, so you can meet people, make friends. We're all about that. Also, you can learn some cooking tips from us.
Yeah.
We got a few of those up there. You can try some of our dishes out.
Yeah, you can also watch us eat horrible shit.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Now, when we cook stuff, it's delicious, but the stuff that we eat is not.
Yeah, that's no.
Totally
it's
separate.
Never fun.
Separate thing.
Yeah, but go ahead, go over there. There's tons of new content. We have early music releases. We've got live streams. We've got watch-alongs. We've got all sorts of stuff. Go to Bacon Is My Podcast's Patreon today and sign up and be part of the BIMP squad.
Totally helps us out, guys. Thank you so much. Cheers to you.
Whoop, whoop.
What's your bacon?
It's Luden's cough drops.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is exactly Luden's cough drops because I had one earlier.
Yeah.
Holy
just
shit!
A
An
puffy
airy
form.
You see all the air holes?
What'd you call me?
You heard me.
Oh.
You heard me. You cherry air hole.
Oh my.
It's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Really sweet. You don't need more than one.
No, you don't.
Right? And whereas I would have eaten 3 cherry sours already.
Right. This is one cherry
Still
sour.
working on one.
Now I wonder if the process of freeze drying it changes the composition of the nutritional facts.
That's a good question.
I mean,
there's still got to be the same amount of sugar.
Right. Ingredients wise, it's the same amount.
Yeah. It just fills you up different, I'm sure, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I need to do the whole thing.
All right. That feels like a lot now. That feels sickeningly sweet.
That's incredibly sweet.
I'm gonna chase it with some Tahitian treat. Oh no! Yeah,
Do it.
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't great, but it was like
It's making it stick to my teeth.
But it also wasn't terrible.
There's the cherry that wasn't happening before.
I have an IPA, and it's still like 2/3 full.
It made the Tahitian treat taste like nothing because the sugar. There's so much more sugar in the cherry sour.
Oh man! Wow.
Yeah. Good though, right?
No, that's fantastic.
The chocolate one's coming.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Your mom's sending it.
Yeah.
So it's a reason.
It's a reason.
That's air drive.
Yeah. And it's literally, it's like, it's bigger than a golf ball.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I'm telling you right now, you're gonna enjoy this.
I am very excited for this. I'm gonna open it and I want to smell it.
Yep.
I want to smell it.
Go to it, man. Korean barbecue beef jerky.
I had Korean barbecue wings.
Korean barbecue pork jerky. Sorry.
Yeah, I've had Korean barbecue wings. I didn't see the sesame seeds in here.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'll wait.
Korean barbecue wings in New York City. If you get the chance to go and get them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fire.
Okay.
In Chinatown.
Nice.
Gotta do it in Chinatown though.
Cheers.
Slapping meat.
Big meaty man.
Yeah. Something about soy sauce.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
The sesame oil.
Nate's beef jerky. Excellent.
Are they online?
Mm-hmm.
I'll order some.
Yep. Definitely check it out. Here's the logo for everyone. If you want to hit them up.
Ooh. Ah. It's so good.
Right? And he had a lot of really, really great flavors that were happening.
I like that. Soy sauce. It's brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
He had a ghost pepper one that I tried.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. He had there was a couple of steak ones that were really pretty awesome too. I wanted to get the pork one, and the Korean barbecue was just delicious. So
It is delicious.
and he was very cool. Nate's very cool. They sell variety packs as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely will do that for you. So check it out if you're a jerky fan.
I feel It wasn't the rest of this stuff, but it was this.
Yeah.
That made me feel bad that every time I go somewhere, I go, what's awful? I can bring back here that we can try on the podcast.
Right. Well, I understand you're trying to make people watch.
Right.
I'm trying to like have a good moment with you.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Like, I felt bad about it.
Yeah.
But in the same moment, I didn't feel bad about it.
Right.
Because I do also go, hey, man.
Do the whiskey test.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Yeah.
I made some pretty banging brisket. Here's some brisket.
That's true. That's true.
So peek behind the curtain here. I send him home. I do send you home with a lot of delicious stuff.
You do. I also have given you delicious things.
Yeah, actually, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to have the chicken soup you brought back. Because Jen had gotten sick that week, and I was like, Jimmy gave me chicken soup. Go for it. And then when I get home from whatever it was that I was doing, I was like, I'll make you soup.
Right.
Chicken soup. And she was like, that was good. It was a little spice.
It opens it up.
But it was like, she was like, that was great. And I was like, cool. I wish I had it.
Next time I make some, I'll bring some more.
Yeah.
I'll bring some more.
But yeah.
The whiskey test was a success.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the brown sugar.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with jerky and whiskey. I mean, come on. I know that jerky for some people is a travel food, is a driving food. So that takes it out of the mindset of have it with booze. But
no,
jerky's a great, like,
that's good.
Pop a jerky and have a little booze. It's like a tapas. It's like an American tapas.
Yeah. I mean, the brown sugar was going to complement it. I feel like soy sauce is becoming one of the easiest flavors to get over.
What do you mean to get over? Like
wrestling,
like in wrestling terms?
Yeah,
it's a winner.
It's like,
yeah. If that's a part of whatever your flavor is, that's an immediate like, oh yeah, this is good.
I mean, I've been, you know, for years and years and years, I've been doing chicken kebabs and steak and all that kind of stuff with marinating it in soy sauce. That's usually one of my bases. But man, soy sauce is a flavor to be reckoned with.
Soy sauce is one of the flavors that I use in my chicken soup in place of salt.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll do like a quarter cup of soy sauce and like half of that of like Worcestershire.
Nice.
And that'll kind of take place of the salt. That'll do the salt content for the soup. Like I'll salt the chicken and beforehand and all that kind of stuff. And any onions I'll put a little bit. Yeah. I season as it goes. But when it comes to the soup, I'll add all my other like seasonings. I'll add my pepper, paprika, like I'll go through garlic, all that kind of stuff. But instead of salt, I'll usually do a salty liquid like a soy sauce. And that's in every soup I make, honestly. Soy sauce is in every soup I make.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a good additive to pea soup.
Sure. Well, a lot of times you don't taste the soy sauce. It just has like a depth.
Salt content.
Yeah, it just gives it a depth of flavor that's different than just adding salt.
Right.
You know? Beef stew, I use soy sauce. I use a little bit more when I do beef stew. I'll probably use like a half a cup in like a full thing of beef stew.
Yeah. You need that to offset, like, do you use any, like, a red wine?
I don't. I do the soy sauce and Worcestershire instead. Sometimes I will if I'm gonna do like a beef. What is it, bourguignon or
Okay.
you know, but generally I don't have red wine lying around.
Okay.
So I just don't use it. Like I would if I had it, I would definitely, but most of the time I don't buy wine. So if I'm gifted wine, it's usually a white, and if I drink wine, it's usually a red.
Right.
So I don't really ever have it. And we have a couple of white wines around, and I'll use that for like a sauce maybe.
Yeah.
You know, but red wine I definitely would use for a soup or chili especially. I would use that, but I would use this actually.
Beer.
Oh man, this beer specifically, this Imperial Stout would be great for a chili.
My shout out to my buddy Ryan, former bassist of Last Turn Off Broadway and current bassist of Long Island's premier 90s hits machine called the Max.
Ah, okay.
He makes chili with Young's chocolate stout.
That's probably delicious.
And it is top of notch.
Chocolate and chili is a thing. It's a big thing. I'll grate like a dark chocolate into some chili if I'm making it.
Jen
too.
uses cocoa powder. Mm-hmm. It's got to be Hershey's cocoa powder.
We're back in the in our patrons that are here with us live. We have Donna asking about the tapered pants. Oh, she's not asking about it. She was mentioning something about it where Ziggy said they weren't baggy up top. They hugged your body just like skinny jeans. And she said, I know. I wore them with my LA gear. LA gear.
I used to watch...
Is that the sneakers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to watch advertisements about LA gear.
Well, she said, read that without singing it in your head. Are you hearing the advertisement for LA gear?
I'm not. Because I used to hear commercial reads during Double Dare.
Yeah, I remember the LA. I also remember, what were the shoes? What are the ones I remember? They weren't LA gear, but they were initialed like that. BK British Knights.
British Knights.
BK British Knights.
I might be talking about British Knights.
Right. I remember
not
those.
LA gear.
I remember those. For sure.
Yeah.
I never had a pair of British Knights.
Mm-mm.
I didn't. I don't know if they were like I was more in the, I had Airwalks. I had more of the skate shoe type things, or Converse. Converse was always was always kind of my sneaker of choice. So I had Chucks in every color. I still have Chucks in every color. And Adidas. Those were always Run DMC sang about Adidas, so I had to have Adidas. Run DMC sang about Adidas, so I still have to have Adidas. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to tell me about Adidas. I don't buy any other shoe brand.
Yeah.
Apparently neither does my son.
Oh, yeah? Now, I find Adidas to be tight around the front of your feet, though. That's the only thing I've found lately.
That's why you got to get a little bit bigger.
Uh-huh, because they don't offer wide.
Yeah. You have to find a little bit bigger, or I did agree with you, but you can order them on the website.
Well, I do have Adidas from the website. I have the LA forums. Not bragging.
Certain ones
jealous. I have
certain ones do come.
I have the white with the blue stripes. The full-on old school LA forums. Which, that was a Christmas gift, actually. I didn't buy those. Those were a Christmas gift. I was going to buy them. They were on my list. Thank you, Sarah, my brother's wife. And Joey. Joey, too. But I know that Sarah picked them up.
Yeah, I love Adidas. And Donna asks why, Mike, why? These, quite frankly, are incredibly comfortable. I know Deadpool called his Crocs his big rubber masturbating shoes.
Right.
These are the great. I'll wear these always. Always. I
can't
didn't
get behind
buy
the
them.
Croc shoes. I can't get behind those.
I want you. What size are you? You're the same size. Fun story.
10.5.
Yeah, same size.
Yeah.
Fun story. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Didn't have dress shoes for my wedding,
That is true.
and a day or two before my wedding, he texted me and said, "Hey, you got any dress shoes I can borrow?"
Yes, I did.
Or no. Hey, what size shoe are you? I told him, he's like, "Hey, you got any dress shoes I can borrow?" And I'll let him borrow my shoes for my wedding.
Yes.
And
You gave me the shoes off your feet.
well,
Well, I knew you were doing a tux, so they were coming with shoes.
and then I wore sneakers at my wedding
Right.
because I bought all the groomsmen. We all got Adidas shoes for my wedding.
Right.
Red, white, and black Adidas shoes. I do want you to try these. I think you'd like them.
All right.
I bought
Give it a
these.
shot.
I bought these on a whim because Amazon just like threw them up. It was like $16 for a pair of white ones.
I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty comfortable. They are pretty comfortable. Although
They're not,
I'd never buy them.
dude. You know what?
I cannot sacrifice comfort for style. Or I will always sacrifice comfort for style.
He's great for around the house. I don't wear them. Well, no. I started off not wearing them.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Outside the house.
Excuse me.
I started out with not wearing them
Right.
outside the house. And they've never shown up on this podcast
That's yeah.
before.
Until now.
But
Now everyone knows.
and you know what?
Although I will say I'm wearing
This is green.
not fashionable shoes. I have Brooks.
I don't
have
even know what
Brooks.
that is.
They're very comfortable.
I don't know what that is.
Very comfortable.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that really matters, right? Yeah.
They're not Crocs. Can't do Crocs.
This is fantastic. This is fantastic.
Really
What a
is,
great
right?
episode. I need to finish this. And
You need to do nicer things for me than try and hurt me all the time.
I give you brisket.
You gave me brisket once.
I give you skirt steak.
You did give me skirt steak.
I give you different. I'll give you meals,
Yeah. I've also cooked with you. I
Right,
brought
but
things over.
but I don't do it on the podcast. That's
Right.
the problem.
Right.
So if it's not documented, does it
Well, and I
count?
mean, let's not act like this is all one-sided. I have also cooked and brought things.
You've done some great things.
Yeah.
But also
I brought you mac and cheese on more than one occasion.
lots of occasions. It's very expensive mac and cheese. by
We've
the
done
way.
wings. I brought you
Because-
wing sauce.
The sauce that we did for the what's it? The chicken and waffles.
Yeah,
That was
it's a
bad.
good sauce, right?
Yeah, I gotta clean out the thing and put
See?
my
See?
sauce in there.
So I gave you a sauce. So I gave you many meals with that sauce. So I'd say we're about even on the. I mean, you've probably given me more meals. You've definitely given me more meals because I've
But-
come here, right?
But
But I've hurt you way less.
no, you definitely have. And the problem is that I listen to the patrons.
You know what? I'm seeing the same things you're seeing, and nobody's like,
No, people like to see us hurt. We get multiple comments. This is what I pay for.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Probably because we've been doing enjoyable things.
right.
But
well,
they also don't they pay to see us enjoy life and ourselves and each other.
yeah. So that's why next week
We should talk about things that irritate me.
We can do that.
We can do that.
We can do that.
There's so many things that irritate me.
Okay, so next week,
Right? Remember when I went on rants? I'm trying not to go on rants.
I think that's what we're doing wrong.
Is that a problem?
I think that's what we're doing.
I'm not
wrong.
going on enough rants.
Neither am I.
Neither are you. Yeah.
We need to be more salty.
Right.
We're too much Tahitian treat. Not enough jerky.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You guys let us know. Do you want us to be shitty?
Yeah.
Do you want controversy?
You guys should do a
Let's get enough of
chili
that.
cook-off with a blind taste vote from BIMP Squad. I am in.
I'm in for that too. We should have an event this summer
You know what we should do? We should
with
do
the
it.
BIMP Squad.
I think we should. This week, we're going to put up a poll on the Patreon, and we are going to see what kind of thing it is. We can do either a local, quick, in and out thing. We can do a paranormal investigation event. We're going to figure out what kind of event we're doing.
Maybe we'll do a paranormal event and we'll bring crock pots with chili.
Oh, we could do that
We'll
too.
have a paranormal chili cook-off.
Yeah, I mean, the one connection that I do have with the paranormal thing is one.
Maybe not a chili cook-off.
Right. But yeah.
Right.
No, let's do that. This week I'll put the vote out. We'll figure something out. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. And we'll still do a chili cook-off. We
can do that too. Yeah.
figure something out.
All right. All right.
But yeah, next week come for Jim's rants, and also,
I guess we're going to talk about something that's annoying next week. What
well,
annoys you guys? What do you want to hear us rant about?
Well, I'll give you some. Because the things I got were butter soda.
Why? Why does that exist?
I got mustard soda. Courtesy of our buddies from Rocket Fizz over in Levittown.
Okay. Butter soda, mustard soda. All right.
And I mean, you want to do the Pepper X last dab?
What's it going to be on?
We'll figure it out. We can figure it out between now and then.
All right.
All right.
I mean, that's not going to be a rant. That's just going to suck.
Well, you can still rant though.
I won't be able to talk. I'll be doing jumping jacks and shit.
That's okay.
I could use the cardio.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
For those of you watching, I'm well aware that I shaved and that it looks terrible. I'm well aware. It was a 3 a.m. shave. I looked in the mirror and I was like, I don't like the way I look. It must be this mustache and goatee. And then I shaved it and I was like, no, it wasn't that. That was helping this huge face.
Oh, Jim.
That was my 3 a.m. And I missed one. I had one long. You ever miss? You shave and you have the one long. And I had the one long and I didn't see it. But I went to rehearsal and Frank goes, you shaved? And I go, yeah. And he goes, you missed one. And I was like, what? And he was like, it's really long. I want to pull it out. And I was like, shut up, man. And he was like, yeah.
Listen.
I know what I look like.
I'm gonna tell you what. And I'll text Frank after this.
Oh no, he was right. I did.
No, he was right.
I would have done the same thing. I would have been like,
right.
I would have been like, yo, man.
But also,
help a brother out there. Let me know.
But also, I'd do the same for him.
Yeah. I have done the same for him. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd do the same for him.
Yeah, me too.
As well.
Me too. His friends are like that. Friends are like that.
I love Frank.
But yeah, I know that without this, feels weird. I feel like there's more of this.
I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
The wandering magician thing.
Right.
I didn't see it when I came in here. You were in here already, and I was like,
right.
Oh, hi.
Right. Hi. Where is the failed Vegas magician that I love? Yeah.
Where's the guy I saw last week?
Right. It's weird.
You know what?
It looks weird.
I appreciate that because I've done that. I've done that before.
Yeah.
Quite a few times.
It wasn't a mistake.
Every once in a while, I'll come in here and I'll have without the top lip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you go, hey, buddy.
I'm like, all right. Doing that again. All right.
And it's not a choice. It's because if I fuck up the trimming of the mustachio, I'll just go, I fucked it up.
All right, let's linking it up. No, this wasn't that. This was I looked in the mirror and was like, I need to get rid of this. And it was like, I shouldn't have got rid of that.
I'm glad it's almost back.
It's not almost back. It's going to take a week. It'll take a week.
Next week.
I might have new glasses next week too, because I had to buy new glasses.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that sucked. Although I really like the glasses that I got.
I'm excited to see them.
I really like
the big unveiling.
Yeah.
The big unveiling of that. The big mustard.
Maybe next week. It might be a week and a half, so it might not be. It might be 2 weeks before I get the glasses.
Let's cross our fingers.
Cross our fingers that the new glasses happen. We'll see where my growth, where my beard is at that point.
This is a cliffhanger. I like this.
Yeah,
like,
this is
okay.
This is how we
guys,
rope them in. We rope them into the next
week.
One.
Good. Let's see how the mustache grows in.
We'll see what. Maybe I'll go just a mustache.
Oh, can we do that? Can you do that?
Right, like the next time you go with no mustache, I'll do just a mustache. I'll be the other half of your beard.
Tell me when.
I'll be the other half of your beard.
Tell me what you. Text me what.
Should I try just a mustache? You think?
Are we being serious?
Should we go for that?
Are we being
Should
serious or are we going for entertainment purposes?
I mean,
because
aren't they not the same thing?
Entertainment purposes, like, can you do that?
Right? I had a once it was a you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I did that once, just as a social experiment. Me and another friend did it when it was when I was Jim Gimlet working at the restaurant, and we were like,
and let me guess, Brian Speaker was the other guy.
No, he was not, because he did not work at the restaurant with me. Right. My buddy Matty Salinas.
Okay.
He was the one that I would leave work, go to bars, and then after hours, and then back to work. And we did that for a month to see 5 days in a row if we didn't go home at all, and we just drank, and then had the weekend to go home. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But yeah, he and I, we were like, let's do it for a week and see if it affects our tips and affects how people treat us. And let me tell you, it does. More than you realize.
I believe it.
Yeah, for those of you listening, the mustache I'm speaking of is one that you've seen.
Historically.
Yeah, it's a historic mustache.
Particularly in the 40s.
At one point, it was probably called a chaplain. And then never again was it called a chaplain.
Yeah, after that, it was not.
Michael Jordan tried once and was terrible idea. I did it for a week, and I would go to a table, and someone wouldn't be looking at me, and I'd be like, hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jimmy. It's nice to talk to you. Welcome to Planet Hollywood. How can I help you today? Can I get you started with whatever the fuck, chicken crunch and some drinks? And they would be like, oh, I think we want, and they'd look up, and then their words would stop. The words would fail them, and their eyes would they would get like thinner eyes, right? You know, when someone looks at you with big eyes, and then they thin the eyes, and the chin goes back, and the head goes back, and almost like I made you uncomfortable kind of way. And then they just hate, just full of hate immediately. Yeah, we were prejudged. My tips were significantly worse that week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know.
As I was also treated significantly worse at bars.
Okay.
Everything was worse.
Okay.
But we did it. We did it for the whole week.
Yeah.
Ziggy had facial hair for the better part of 40 years with one electric shaver mishap He has the evidence if anyone wants to see. I would like to see that. I would like to see that evidence.
Facebook post.
My face is not an electric shaver mishap. It is a decision-making mishap. Right now I'm dealing with the fact that I got a recent haircut that I'm not sure how to style yet, and I have no facial hair. All of that, all together, all at once.
It's all a thing.
All at once.
It's all a thing. Well, I will say this.
Yeah.
Come back next week.
We'll see where it is.
For the exciting
continuation
of whatever's happening now.
What's our facial hair?
How will Jimmy react to mustard soda?
Oh, Jesus.
Let's do all of that.
Jesus, Harry Truman.
Next week.
Christ.
And maybe we'll talk about my productivity thing because
shit, we didn't even get into that.
We didn't get into it. But it's okay. We'll save it for next week.
We even led with that. We advertised that.
Uh-huh.
You want to do it in 5 minutes?
Nope. I ain't get that.
All right.
Let's talk about productivity next week.
I guess we can't talk about it afterwards either then.
No, it's not. No.
Okay.
No, don't talk.
All right. Next week, we're going to try horrible things. I'm going to bitch about mustard soda.
I'm going to continue to drink this beer in front of him.
I'm going to drink some Jesus Harriet Tubman soda.
Guys, thank you for hanging out. We love you so much. Always remember to ask yourself one super important question. What is your bacon?
What's your bacon? Make America skate again.